I finished week 11 with one big question. Can I absorb all of this training? Well, it's Wednesday now in week 12, and we have yet to find out. Yesterday I was scheduled for a 20-minute tempo session, but my asthma, it had other ideas. I am supposed to be going for a run today. It is Tuesday. I have a 20-minute tempo on the schedule, but my lungs are pretty flared up right now, so I really don't think it's a good idea because I feel like I have an elephant sitting on my chest, which isn't a great feeling. And I have a feeling if I go for a run, it's just going to make it worse. So I ended up taking a recovery day. That means I'm starting this week one run behind. And today, I am not going to make up for that tempo session. I'm going to do my nice, easy endurance run that was scheduled for today. I'm going to leave the camera mic at home for this run. After yesterday's asthma flare, I really just want to pay attention to how my lungs are feeling without the added strain of holding out the camera and talking. I'm going to head out now, do an easy 6, I hope, fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll check back in when I get home. Intelligent pre-run Samantha sitting at her desk, I will not do yesterday's tempo run. Samantha who puts her running shoes on. We're two different creatures. Very different creatures.
Friday was my proper speed workout. 8 600-meter repeats at roughly 3 to 5K pace.
Suck fast. Yeah, I gotta do these runs in the morning. I don't have the energy by the time the evening rolls around.
And at almost 30-degree heat, I discovered fairly quickly that 600 meters was more than I can repeatedly handle at that intensity right now.
I have absolutely nothing in the tank.
I got through the first couple of full 600s, and after that, instead of ending the workout, I shortened most of the remaining intervals to around 300 meters.
These runs are concerning me. Why do these are so hard? Maybe my lungs aren't super happy this week.
I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Okay, that was supposed to be VO2 max session. I don't know, I modified the entire training plan to cut the miles down, but I didn't think about modifying the hardness of the VO2 max program that was scheduled. So it was 8 by 600 meters. I did, I think, the first 3, and then I dropped it to 300 meters. I cannot do 600 meters in my VO2 max yet. So anywho, we learn. And yeah, I have maybe a recovery run tomorrow, but I don't think so. And then a 12K endurance on Saturday. I've been talking way too long. Peace.
Okay, I'm editing this now. It's the next week. I'm realizing that I was being incredibly hard on myself when I captured this footage. I can literally hear myself wheezing as I'm editing it. It was almost 30 degrees out, and I had scheduled 8 600-meter intervals at my full race pace, which, looking back on it now, is ridiculous. That's 4.2 kilometers at my race pace, and I'm still 5 weeks out from my race. If I could do that, then my race pace just isn't fast enough at this point. So if I actually look at the data, I did a really good job. I got through the first 3 600 meters at 6:01, 6:07, and then 5:57. And that last 5:57 is probably where I really pushed myself way too hard. So when I couldn't keep repeating those 600 meters, I shortened the reps. And across the workout, I still accumulated over 3 kilometers at an average of around 6 minutes. So my current working goal for the 5K is 29 minutes. My PB is 29:03. So I want to be hitting around a 5:48 per kilometer in my race pace sessions. I actually managed part of this on Friday faster than 5:48. So sitting here now, outside of the suffering, in a nice cool temperature with my frontal lobe fully engaged, I can say that the workout I did on Friday was actually exactly what I needed to do on Friday. It does tell me that I can run the speed. I didn't need to be concerned about what those runs are telling me. What I do need to learn from that run, though, is that if I have an asthma attack on Tuesday, there's a good chance that by Friday I won't be ready to run really hard intervals in hot weather at the end of the day. I should have done it in the morning. Just kidding. Although it probably would have been better. I think ultimately what I want to take from Friday is just how much I've grown while building this channel. I wanted to just stop after 3 reps and have a temper tantrum, but I knew that that wouldn't lead to very good YouTube. No, just kidding. I wanted to stop after 3 reps, but I've been saying over and over and over again, let's make the mature choice. I have been building a YouTube channel and videos around making the mature choice. So the mature choice on Friday was to not die trying to do 8x600m reps. It was to shorten it to 300m reps and actually get those in at a really, really good pace. Which brings us to Sunday. Sunday was originally supposed to be a 12-kilometer endurance run, but I woke up with tight Achilles, sore hips, sore knees, generally just feeling really, really old. So I waited a few hours and decided that I actually felt good enough to head out for a run, but not a full 12 kilometers.
How is the train track there? I didn't realize that. Huh. I thought that was the weirdest sounding bus of all time.
I recessed my week and changed it to an easy zone 2 5 kilometers instead.
Hello.
And this time when I said easy, I actually meant easy, and I stuck to easy. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted to do today. 5K, 39:06, average heart rate 153. Considering I didn't even want to run this morning, I'm very happy with that. I didn't get my 12K, but I also didn't think to myself, well, this 5K is feeling good, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a 12K, which is a huge gain for me. So I think I'm going to end the week here on a very similar note to what I've been saying at the end of every video, and maybe this week it will actually get in through my thick skull. It's not whether or not I can survive the hard runs, because I can survive the hard runs. It's how I recover from them and how much time my body needs to absorb the work I've done. My husband was beating me. I am a sore loser.